Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw this little reversible octopus plushie, and we're going to first start out with a canvas. I usually do 3000 by 3000, and we're going to start. So I will have all the brushes and information on the bottom of the description, and if you want this exact picture, go on Pinterest under my name and go to accessories and you'll find this. And usually I like to screenshot it and keep it on my photo so I can switch it back and forth like that. And we'll start. So I'm going to start off with the soft line sketch brush. If you don't have that brush, it's okay. You can use really any brush, but just turn down the opacity. Like you can use the hard airbrush, soft airbrush. Okay, so first we're going to start with the sketch. And I like to start out drawing small just because it's easier than like drawing on the whole canvas, and I can always make it bigger. So don't worry about how it's looking right now. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can always go on top of this layer. That's what I really like about digital art, is that nothing's permanent, you know, not like traditional where once you put that stuff down on the paper, paint, pencil, it's permanent, you know. And I'm sticking with something simple today just because I haven't been on YouTube in a while, and I just sometimes just get anxious coming back on YouTube. All right, now I'm gonna flip this around and flip this one around too and start on another layer. Turn down the opacity a bit and do a little bit of a darker color so I can see it more, and I'll start drawing that again. And I know a lot of people were asking me how to do different sort of tutorials, and I will do them once I get more at ease with being on YouTube. And it's just funny because I can always do live streams perfectly fine and I'm not nervous to do them. I think it's just because with a live stream I can just delete it, and with YouTube videos it's there and people can just like rewind and just be on that video and it doesn't go away. So that's why I guess I get a bit anxious, but it's okay. That's life. It's not doing any harm to me. All right, now we have it looking a little bit better. I'm going to switch it one more time, flip it, and then I'll start coloring it. Oops. I like combining all the layers because I just do. Okay, flip it one more time, turn down the opacity. This is what I do for every single one of my drawings. And it just helps me, this is like an outline draft where I get to draw on top of it. So I think this will be the final one. And remember to be gentle, breathe, be calm while you're drawing. It's good to have some relaxing music, have water with you, and just enjoy the process. It's okay if you mess up. It's okay if your art isn't perfect, because it's all about practice. That's what, with anything in life, it's about repeat, practice until it becomes second nature to you and you feel relaxed about it. And don't get frustrated with yourself. It's okay to draw really bad drawings. You know, I used to do that. And yeah. And I see so many people grow so quickly with their art. So just keep practicing. Okay. Now I want to get these eyes in the right spot. I was going to do a perfume bottle, but I was like, that's just too much for me today. I want to just keep it simple. Now it's looking a little scary. Okay. Okay, I think that is good, mostly. Let me take off the other layer. Okay. Now I'm going to start coloring it. Now, I always like get rid of all the layers that I don't want. I like to have very little layers. I used to use like 50, but we'll keep it at a small amount. Now underneath that layer, we're gonna get a pink. And don't worry if you don't have the exact color. It takes practice finding colors too. So I'm gonna sit and like look and see what color I like the best. I think this color is good. I might switch it. Now with technical pen, that's how I always fill layers. We're going to fill in underneath that line art. And fill that in. Oops. Make sure everything's closed. And I'm going to make it a little lighter because I'm not, yeah, that's much better. Okay. Now I'm still going to lower the opacity on the line art because it's still a little bit too dark. And now I'm going to do the other colors. So on another layer, we'll pick the blue and fill in those spots. And I hope everyone's relaxing today and feeling okay, because I know life can be overwhelming at times, and I just like my YouTube channel to be like a safe space for you to relax and get away from all that stress for a bit, because I know I get stressed out a lot too. Even though I don't have a lot to be stressed about, but I just get overwhelmed very easily. And art is the one thing that really helps me feel good, and it's almost like I go in another world with art. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, now on the same layer, oh no, you know what, I'll do it on another layer. We'll do the black eyes. And remember, we're gonna be switching everything, so it's okay if your stuff isn't neat right now. Okay, the eyes and the mouth. Okay, now I'm going to combine all those layers, except maybe not the eyes. We'll put the eyes on the top because they're so dark and I don't want them to mix with everything. So I did move the eyes on a different layer. We're going to combine everything else. So combine. Now this part's fun for me. We get to start looking at all the details and shadows. So like right here, we see some dark shadows there. So we're going to literally analyze this drawing, this picture, and copy it. That's what, if I want to do like a realistic look. So I'll take the pink, move it down a little bit so we have a darker color with the same soft line sketch, or if you're using a soft airbrush, we're going to start lightly coloring this and getting all the shadows. And if you hear noises, that's a lot of like I think cicadas outside. It's very sunny today. So I'm gonna keep like just adding shadows. I think I also want one more. We're gonna combine all the layers, sorry. I'm gonna make it a little bigger because when I post this, I want it to be a little bigger. Okay, that big. Okay. Now I'm gonna start getting a little darker here with the spots. And I keep looking at this and I'm like, okay, right here is dark. And we're gonna even go darker, but this is just for now. And I'm just gonna do the pink part. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should go to the beach today. Maybe I should. I just don't like getting sand all over me sometimes. It's not fun. But it's not even a beach, it's a lake. It's really big. Lake Erie. But I am lucky that I have it near me. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna go a little darker and get in those little cracks here. And that's one thing with these drawings, you really wanna get those dark shadows and those light so it contrasts and it looks good. And I like this little seam here. We're gonna get that in. And right here. Let's see what else. Okay. And remember, have like a light touch. Oh, that's weird, it's raining. and it's super sunny. I guess there's a sun shower right now going on, which is pretty. I can hear the, oh, it's so nice. Relaxing rain while I'm drawing. Okay. Now I'm gonna start with a little bit of like, I don't know what it's called, smudging. Okay, so like when I blend, I use the soft airbrush to blend, and I go in like round circles like this, like on the edges, little circles, and that's how I blend it. And you want to keep the brush not too big so you're not blending too much at a time. And I could zoom in a little bit so you can see like what I'm doing exactly. So like right on the edge, I'm blending it a little bit. And then I get all the little spots. And I'm gonna still get here. And the reason I do like these little circles is when I do use pencil, I use that little blending tool. It's like a little paper that's wrapped up and you blend with it. So that's how I would use it. And also one thing I do like to use is with the Apple Pencil, I like to use the side a lot. I don't like using the point. And that is something I've always done with pencils. So I'm gonna make it a little darker now so I can get even more dark in here. Yeah, so like, let's say I wanna do a big area, I'm gonna go on the side and not with the point. And I should talk about that more because I forget that people don't realize to do that. And it's just like a lot of things that just are instinct to me because I've been drawing for so long. And not that I've been drawing well, but I've been figuring out what I like. And like all the spots that you need to fix, you can go on top of the blue. And and also I like to color drop a lot. So now I have these colors set so I can pick the dark pink and start drawing more over there. And I've decided I'm not going to put music on the background of these videos because I don't know how to find music, and it's good to just have quiet. So if you want to put on your own music, you can listen to your own stuff. And my cat's in the room right now. I just heard him. Okay. And this is good practice. You could do this with any drawing that you want to do. Okay, now I want to erase a little bit around it. So we're just going to erase like some edges that I don't like so much. I like to erase with the technical pen. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can get in there. I do also like turning my canvas like this a lot. Just so I don't know why I do it, but it helps. We're just going to get all these little random spots that I don't want. Okay. Okay, that's better. All right. And it's slowly coming together. I hope you guys are having fun while you're drawing this. Okay. Now I'm going to start going with a lighter pink with the highlights. So we're going to move it up a little bit. And I'm making the brush a little bigger so I can get more of a surface, and of course using the side. And we're going to start like little scribbles. My cat's sleeping right next to me. I'm happy the house is quiet today because I was just anxious about making a YouTube video, and I have fun with them. I think like it's a lot in my head, you know, anxiety doesn't make sense. Okay. I do want to like go around, so I'm going to zoom in here. You see like the mouth has like a little bit of lighter, oops, not that big, but we're going to zoom in here and make it a little bit white around it. And then I want to make this flat right here and fix the mouth so it's not so round. Okay, and now with the eyes too, I want to add some white, so I'm going to take the white from the background, add a little white spots. And I see there's a line here, so I'm going to start going down there a little bit with that line. And like I like zooming in on the picture and getting, like, you could spend hours on this or you can spend like a very short amount of time, but it's fun to just like get all the little details, and then once you like move back from your canvas, you're like, oh, this looks cool. Okay, it's raining again. Maybe there will be a rainbow outside, which will be nice. Okay, I'm just adding like little stuff that I see. We'll zoom in from like a different leg, and see this spot. Okay, now back to zooming out. And if you do this, post it on your story or Instagram. I would love to see. I love seeing you guys watching my videos because it's just still crazy to me that people watch them. Just because I've been on YouTube for so long and like watching YouTube, and I always wanted to be a YouTuber. But I always thought I would be like the regular YouTubers who talk to the camera, but that's not what I would like to be. I don't know, maybe one day I'll start feeling more comfortable doing that. And we're gonna go around the eye a little bit just to like give it a little highlight thing. And let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna go even darker with the pinks, and then we'll work on the blue in a little bit. I just want like the shading, the shadows to be really stuck out there. And sorry, my cat's cleaning himself right now, so if you hear noises. All right, so I'm gonna get this a little darker, and I don't know why whenever I make YouTube videos, I always feel like I'm having deja vu while I make them. It's very interesting. Okay, now I'm gonna blend a little bit more. Okay. And I want to fix around the eye a little bit, but I'm going to go to the eye later on and do a little bit of stuff to it. Okay, now I'll start with the blue. So we'll take the blue, go a little darker, and start like getting the shadows in there. So it's still really nice outside where I live in Ohio, and I am still nervous about winter coming because I do not do well with the winter, but who knows, maybe it will be different this year. I'm just like erasing little spots that I don't like so much. Okay, and now I'm gonna go even darker with the blue. All right, that's good. And now I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so I can see like the details more. So I'll do a light blue. I just don't want this video to be too long, but I do want to make it look good, so I post it on Instagram. Like here's a little tiny indent. And right here, I'm gonna add a little bit of like white here. And more here. Not so much. Okay. And more indents. I have TikTok stuff stuck in my head. Okay. I should make a TikTok with this because maybe then more people will show up to my YouTube channel, which would be cool. Because I do want to grow my YouTube channel, even though I don't post a lot because of stuff, but I will be posting. Also, I set up my table that it doesn't shake, or my stand. Okay. Now, a little bit more with the blue. Also, it does help, like, if you are working on a drawing, like, I would recommend taking even a 5-minute break, walk around a little bit, and then come back to your drawing, because sometimes when you're staring at the drawing for so long, you'll start hating it, you know, or you'll just be like, what's going on? Why is it not working? So that does help. I do want to, so one thing with this type of drawing that I'm doing it all in one layer, I like that I can like cut something and move it over. But right now I'm going to copy it. So we're going to do copy and then paste it, and then I can move it over a little bit and then still have some color here and just blend that in. All right, now I'm going to go with a, oops, I did not mean to do that. We'll go with a darker blue again, even though it kind of looks green, but it's okay. Always have to like reassure myself while I'm drawing. Okay. Now I want to make everything more circular. And you know what I haven't done in a bit? I haven't flipped it, so I am going to flip it now so I can like see it in a new perspective. Also, even flipping it upside down helps. Okay, so we're going to flip it this way and flip it also there. Okay, now I have like a different perspective, and I want to fix the top of it a little bit. It's a little funny looking here. And I'm gonna like shade a little bit. It's coming out cute so far. Now we're going to zoom in on the eyes. I want the eyes to kind of look a little fuzzy. See how they're like little edges of fuzziness? So we're going to take the black and very slightly do little like bumps, and also around the eye. So it kind of looks like fuzzy. Now it looks a little scary, but I think I'm going to do a smaller brush for that. Because it was looking a little scary. We're going to zoom in on the eye. Okay. Little fuzzies. Okay. Yeah, I think after this I'll go get dressed and maybe take a walk in the woods or something so I get some fresh air. Okay. Yep, that adds a lot, I think. And let's see. Yeah, I think the blue part needs some blending, so I'm going to start blending that out a little bit. And I see there's a little pink right there. And I'm still going to blend it out like very slightly with a small brush. And also, if you're like, well, how am I doing this so quickly? It's because I draw every single day. So that is why it looks easy for me and all that. But you just need to practice. We're going to add some darker blue here. I'm not liking that blue. I need to switch it a little bit. Okay. And a little bit more of a bump here. Okay. Now I want to still blend a little bit more. And it doesn't have to be perfectly blended because no one's zooming in on it. I mean, I don't think they are. Yeah, let me just do a little bit more. I'm going super dark now in the little cracks. I was thinking of doing a shadow on the bottom, but I'm not sure if I should do that. Let me just try it. It's not like I'm gonna for sure keep it. So on another layer, I'm gonna take like a gray and try it out. Go like super dark here. Let's see. I don't really do shadows, so we'll see how it looks. Now I'm gonna take the Gaussian blur and blend it out a little bit. And add more here. I don't know, whenever I do like shadows, it always looks funny to me. I'm gonna blend it out again with Gaussian blur. And then I'm going to, on another layer, let's see, I'm still gonna add more. And blend it out again. I don't know, maybe I should make the background a little bit grayish because it's like so white. Maybe lighter than that. Okay. And lighter than that. Let's see. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it for now and see. I never know with these shadows. Okay. I'm just like adding more. It's good to just practice and see like if I like it. Like I can always erase it. That's the one thing with digital art. Like if I try something new, it's good to try it even if I hate it, because I'll just erase it. And I'm going to blend that a little bit. And combine those layers. Okay, now I guess I'll leave the shadow because it's good to just have something a little different. Even though I don't like it, we'll see. I want to blend it a lot more. And I'm going to go even darker now in there. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, and now let's see what else I can add to it. Let me like zoom it back a little bit. I might add like some hearts on top. Let's see how that looks. With the technical pen, I'm gonna add some quick hearts. And again, I probably am gonna delete those. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else I should add to this. A little bit more shading, and I think I'm done. I do like to do an effect on it. First, I'm gonna sharpen it. Let's see. sharpen. And then I'm going to blend it a little bit more. And I need to add more blue stuff to it. Now I'm gonna add, I need to add darker spots because I feel like the blue, I haven't really worked on it so much. And also I'm like concentrating on my talking, so I'm not concentrating on this. Okay. And I think I also want to change the color a bit, so we're gonna go to color balance and look at this stuff and see if anything looks better. Because, or even I'll see the saturation. I'm gonna try like switching it a little bit because I feel like it doesn't look so pink. No, I think it's fine, and it's the blue that's throwing me off a little bit. And let me see without the shadow. I'm gonna combine everything and see if I make it bigger, if I like how it looks. And I'm going, I know I'm just like messing around with it now because it's really mostly done. I'm just trying to see something. I'm just like making the top a little darker and then blending it out. So, let's see. I'm using a flat brush to like, I don't know how to explain these parts right now, what I'm doing. I'm just like making it up as I go because I don't usually do this. Okay. And I think that is finished. And now I'll just add my signature, which I usually just copy from another one. So we'll just take it from here, copy that, and then paste it here. And I'll make it the same color. And I'll move it on the other side. I also like to, what's it called? I like to turn on the chromatic, or I don't know how to say it, but I want to see how it looks with it. I don't think I need it on this one. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope your day goes well and is going well. Have a good day and have a good night. And also, someone said my followers should start being called sugar cubes, which I thought was cute. So goodbye, my little sugar cubes. Bye.